Today is a very exciting day because I'm going to color my hair. And it's not just exciting because I'm gonna be coloring my hair, but it's actually in a shade I've never had before. It's also using a product I've never tried before, and I'm gonna do it on my own. Usually my sister does it because my hair is so long and it's really difficult to do that yourself and to get an even color. But even though everyone is telling me not to, I am gonna try and do it on my own, and we'll see how it goes. Worst case scenario, I miss a few spots or it's not an even color, and even then it's not really a drama. I can still fix it, and it can turn into a gone wrong type of video or something. No, it's gonna work out. I'm confident it's gonna work out.
If possible, change your shower curtain for an old one, as you can never be sure whether it might get stained. Prepare your work area. First, cover it with an old tablecloth or plastic. Then, add everything you think you'll need. My essentials are a comb and brush, hair clips to clip hair out of the way, Nivea for the hairline, my hair dyes and bottles, the plastic gloves and shower caps that come with the dyes, the hair dye instructions, and also some Q-tips and cotton balls, paper towels, and cleaning spray in case of stains on my face or any bathroom surface. Have a hands-free drink available and easily accessible. Cover your floor with plastic. I use painter's plastic. Have some old clothes ready. And an old towel. A trash bag and scissors are a necessity. Cut holes where your head and your arms go. I put on the old clothes and I'm taking off my accessories. It's time to add my trash bag. Don't forget to read the instructions properly before you get started. I'm just preparing my first bottle of dye and protecting the skin around the hairline, and then it's showtime! After 40 minutes with the hair dye on, it's ready to rinse, shampoo, and condition.
As you can see, I did a pretty good job coloring my hair all by myself. I don't think I missed any spots because I haven't found any, so yay me! I'm kind of a little bit proud of myself, I have to be honest. I really like the system with the powder, just adding some water and shaking it, turning it into a mousse. It was so practical too because it wasn't liquid, it wasn't dripping or anything. I was expecting it to be so messy on the floor, which is why I covered everything in plastic, but I really didn't have to because I wasn't dripping. I mean, the foam wasn't dripping, the color wasn't dripping, so that was just very good. I mean, I barely had any cleanup. The only downside, I would say, is that the color is very different from what's on the packaging. Let me show you. So this is the color on the bottle, and this is actually my hair. So obviously this is a very different color than what's on the packaging. I'm not sure why that is. I know that with chemical colors it can vary as well, but it's usually more or less the shade that's on the box. So I was a little well, surprised that it turned out like this, because I was expecting it to more or less be the color on the box, but it's not. So I do think it might have something to do with the fact that it's a completely natural dye. When you color your hair with henna, it's gonna look different on everyone, and it also looks different depending on what batch of henna powder you buy. So I think it's something like that, probably. I don't hate it, I don't dislike it. I think it's a very beautiful color, but I think it looks more like a black cherry than it does like a wine red. We're a few days later now, and I'm used to the color, and I really like it. It took a little bit of getting used to at first, the first couple of hours and part of the first day, just because the color wasn't really what I thought it would be. So I was looking at it the wrong way. I was looking at the color for what it wasn't, instead of looking at it for what it is, which is a really beautiful color that does also suit me. It's just different, but it's also a good color. So once I realized that and I just let go of the color I had in mind, I realized, I really do like it, so that's good. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed seeing me coloring my hair, and I did give a bunch of tips on how to go about it if you've never colored your hair before, so I hope that was helpful too. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, then you will be notified of new videos. Thank you so much for watching.